peeps? What's up? How are you? Do you like my pride makeup? I'm showing my support and allyship. I am not within the community because obviously I'm married to a man, but happy Pride Month. There you go. I have a lot of stuff in front of me right now. Gonna be talking about my favorite skincare products right now, currently. I feel like I get a lot of questions about skincare. I've been super into skincare since 2013. If you guys don't know my backstory, I struggled with acne really badly.
Like, bad.
And my poor sister is going through it right now too. So hopefully some of these product recommendations can help you guys suffering through that too. A lot of it is going to be heavily inspired by the Inkey list, and that's probably the majority of products I'm going to show today. Hello, I'm filming. Like I was saying, I have the personality that if I'm really interested in something, I'm going to research it and I'm gonna try and become like an expert on it, but I am in no way an expert. I often get people asking me about their skin and what they should be doing, and I'm like, I only know what works for me because I've put my skin through so much throughout those years, like 8 years of studying skincare. I could have became a dermatologist at that point. That is what I wanted to be growing up, if I had to pick something. I could have been a derm by now, y'all. But anyway, I am not. I'm just a regular like skincare enthusiast. I'm not an esthetician. I don't claim to know more than either of them. I just do my own research and I kind of test out stuff on my skin and go by what works for me. So if you guys have similar skin to me, I'm super oily. Obviously I said I'm blemish prone. I was on Accutane back in the day. It's a very old video, but you can watch my story about that and how my experience was with that. I haven't seen that video in such a long time. Ever since I've kind of been following the Inkey list's recommended steps of doing skincare, my skin is like clear. I still have some dark spots I want to get rid of and some like active acne due to all the mask wearing, which hopefully is going to be over soon. So I'm trying to recover my skin from all the mask wearing for many months on end. Being a frontline worker, I had to wear a mask for the majority of the day, 5 days a week. I would try not to wear it on the weekend and let my skin breathe. I may put up little images of the Inkey list's recommendations as I go through them. So the first step they say to do is to cleanse your skin. So I do have some of their cleansers. I have these two. I'm not totally using this one yet because I am trying to use up old products. Try and use up old stuff before you buy new stuff, peeps. And then you become like a hoarder like I am with all my skincare products. I prefer cleansing oils to cleansing balms. This is a little thick for me and my skin is already oily. It doesn't cause any extra oiliness, but that's just what I've experienced with that. This first cleansing step is just supposed to melt all the makeup off your skin. This is the 4th Ray Beauty BFD cleansing oil, and that stands for big deal. I think I was innocent in my last video when I featured this and I didn't know that. I like cleansing oils because they slip across the skin easier, I find. I don't have the Inkey list's salicylic acid, but if you take the Inkey list's quiz on their website, they kind of give you a breakdown of all the products that they would recommend to you based on your skin's needs and what you want to correct for your skin. So I don't have their salicylic acid yet, but again, I'm using up the Paula's Choice one. Pore normalizing cleanser. This has the salicylic acid in it. I think it's a low percentage and you just wash it off. It's a wash off treatment, obviously, because we're still in the cleansing portion. I have a few of these in my backup drawer. Yes, I have an actual drawer dedicated to backup products that I use all the time. So the foaming facial cleanser for normal to oily skin. I have like 2 of these in my backup drawer. So that lets you know how much I like that one. You should be double cleansing, so what that means is you either take an oil or a balm as your first step to get all the makeup off, and then take another cleanser. I don't think I talked about this one. This is the fulvic acid cleanser from the Inkey list. This is to treat dark spots. Well, maybe you can't tell, but there's not a lot left in here. I've been loving that one. It's super easy, nice consistency. It claims to help brighten the skin and gently remove makeup. So yeah, that would be a good second step cleanser in your second step routine. So oil, balm, and then a cleanser of your choice after to treat and or rinse all the residual makeup off. Next, you're gonna wanna hydrate. So hyaluronic acid is your friend, peeps. I've used the Ordinary's and now I've used the Inkey hyaluronic acid. I like them both. There's not really too much of a difference. I do find the Ordinary's one is a little more tacky on the skin, whereas this one just like sinks right into the skin, super hydrating. So yes, that is going to be your second step. I think sometimes they want you to tone before you hydrate or after you hydrate. I think the Inkey they want you to tone after you hydrate, and I'm like, that seems a little backwards to me. I think I saw that you can tone after you hydrate, but to me that means like you're stripping it off. I don't know. I would tone before that. I've done it both ways though, according to the Inkey recommendations, but this is a PHA toner from them. It's super gentle, so if you have super sensitive skin, this would be your friend for exfoliating and toning after you've gotten like all the residual dirt and makeup off your skin. And then the fun step, the customizable step, you can treat in this next step. So I have a whole schwack of things. These are just my favorite things. Also, they have like a ton more products that I'm not even gonna cover in this video. Polyglutamic acid. So this is like the bigger sister to hyaluronic acid. This holds 4 times as much moisture as hyaluronic acid does, and this holds 1,000 times moisture into your skin. So like, this is the big daddy. If you got really dry skin, dehydrated skin, this is gonna be your friend. It's got a nice even consistency, super easy to apply. Niacinamide's another good one. I'm sure you've heard this ingredient all over everywhere. This one's got multi-uses, which I like. It helps control excess oil and helps you diminish dark spots, hydrates. Super ingredient. I talk about that one a lot. Next, we'll talk about acids. There's alpha hydroxy acid or there's beta hydroxy acid. So this one, alpha hydroxy, is going to help the surface layer of your skin. You only need a few drops of this, glide it all over, easy enough to use. So this is if you like want to treat the top layer of your skin and kind of make it all smooth and even. Beta hydroxy acid, however, goes deeper into the skin and can help you acne prone folks by getting into the pores, cleaning them out, helping to, like, say if you've got cystic acne like I used to have, I shouldn't say used to, I still do. But this is super helpful to like encourage all that gunk to come out. So I've noticed this has been super helpful for that. Again, you only need a little bit of this, use it all over. I use it on my chest too because I get a lot of cystic acne there still too, under the skin. I don't know if I want to talk too much about mixing, but these hydroxy acids you should not use in conjunction with your retinol. So retinol is like the big daddy that everybody talks about. They mostly talk about this for anti-aging purposes, but this also helps with acne and dark marks. So I've been using it for that, and I just recently found out from the Inkey List's Instagram that you can mix it with tranexamic acid. Oh! I found this is like my super duo. If I use this first and then this on top as a night treatment, this is to reduce hyperpigmentation. It's an overnight treatment. You just use it at night. It's almost like a mask, so you can use it as a replacement to your moisturizer. But these two, oh my god. I'm gonna do more before and after pictures, but this has been like a super duo to help my mask dark marks that I've gotten from the strings, like being close to my ears and rubbing. Super like that. And then I also wanted to try the big daddy of getting rid of dark marks. So this is alpha arbutin, helps fade dark spots. That is what this is for. And I think this is the most powerful out of all of them. I haven't noticed a super big difference, but I think I have been trying to use this day and night. It's easy to mix. It says you can layer it with other serums in any order. Oh, and you can also use it on your hands, I guess, for dark spots that anybody would experience if you're not wearing your sunscreen outside and you're gardening or something. Anti-aging, we're gonna go back to that. The Ordinary, I use the Matrixyl 10% and hyaluronic acid. I super duper like this. This helps my moisture barrier so much. I'm gonna talk about an ingredient that you guys should use with caution in order to get rid of acne, and this had to save me when my skin was all cracked and gross. So maybe I'll just segue into the product that wrecked my face, essentially. This is Benzogel acne gel. So benzoyl peroxide is in here. Be careful with this product, you guys. I saw rave reviews online and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that product, because as a teenager, you're kind of recommended this by pharmacy staff to get rid of acne because it works so well. This is the stuff that's also in Proactive. Do not use this as a serum all over your face. I thought I could use it in placement of like one of my treatment steps, kind of like how I follow in my routine. No, this is a spot treatment, you guys. Only use it on your active pimples, because this will irritate your top layer of skin. You will be so red, so dry, so cracked. And when I say cracked, I got new eye wrinkles because of this, because my skin was so dry. And I had to rescue it with the Matrixyl. I was like, no, I'm not turning 28 and having eye wrinkles. We're fighting off with anti-aging products. Word of caution when using this, spot treatment only. And maybe don't use this at bedtime, because this ingredient is so powerful that it bleaches your sheets. So now I have bleached bath towels and also my pillowcases. So I'm not too happy with the side effects of this one, but it is super powerful in getting rid of acne. So only a spot treatment. I think my rant is over on benzoyl peroxide. Back to Matrixyl. This, its use is for those dynamic wrinkles that you get. So yeah, the eye wrinkles like I was talking about, your forehead lines, your smile lines. I have no smile lines anymore because of these things. I also have another anti-aging one that does kind of the same thing from The Ordinary called Argiline, I think. I haven't used that one yet though, because this one does the same thing. So I try and mix up my ingredients in order for my skin to kind of not get used to things and keep going with its growth and its turnover cycle. One more kind of spot treating one is this product from Topicals. It's called Faded. I just have like a little sample of it. This thing stinks, by the way. It's not the best, and it doesn't really go with your makeup. It will make it kind of like slide off. I had to remove all my foundation the one morning and try again. But this has kojic acid, tranexamic acid, kind of like this one, niacinamide, like this one, melatonin, licorice root, and azelaic acid. So really good ingredients in here, but I don't know why it has to stink so bad. So yeah, I've been trying that one out too. I would just be cautious with mixing things. Skincare by Hiram has a really good video on what things you can mix. Most of these serums are pretty good. It's just these ones avoid with this, the retinol and the beta and alpha hydroxy acids. Otherwise, I think everything else I have here is okay. I haven't talked about eye creams yet. So I have the retinol eye cream. Speaking of retinol, this is so good, you guys. For getting those crease lines underneath your eyes, but only use this at night. Again, retinol should not be used during the day, and if you do, please wear your sunscreen because it makes you extra photosensitive. Visible signs of aging around the eyes, you need this. Hello. Only use at night though. A more gentler alternative to the Benzogel would be succinic acid from the Inkey list as well. This you can use up to 3 times a day. It's got salicylic acid in it as well. Super useful as like an emergency pick-me-up for like those active spots you get. So like sometimes I come home and I take the mask off, and say if I've got like something going on underneath the mask, I'll apply it again and then again at night. So that one's really good for combating acne as well. This one's more of a body treatment. Do not use this on your face, peeps. This is the KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub from First Aid Beauty. I'm sure you've heard a lot about this one. This is my second tube of this. Super handy to have. I've got really bad razor bumps on my legs right now, so I've been using it for that, and it's been helping kind of break up that dead skin and helping my skin kind of heal itself up. I did have really bad KP arm actually on this arm. It looks more normal now. It used to be way worse, and I had a whole video on my KP arm beforehand, but I think I deleted it. I think some of the products I was using on it weren't available in Canada, so I was like, oh, so I think that's why I deleted it. Super duper useful and handy for getting rid of those red bumps on your body skin. Sometimes I use this over my acne too, but don't over exfoliate because you could have rebound breakouts. I know I'm trying to talk fast, you guys. This was a lot to cover. Skin moisturizers. I've got the Sim Bright moisturizer from Inkey list. This is also to help brighten the skin, brighten dark marks. I like it a lot. I talked about this in another video. My other one, just because I like to have, like I said, products to mix it up. Volition is the brand, and this is their Yaupon Tea Glow Awakening Moisturizer. I thought it was quite the value. You get 60 mils in here. It's just a gel consistency. My skin agrees with gel, so that's kind of why I got that one. I thought it would help with brightening and helping my skin feel awake, and yes, it does. Totally recommend if you've got dull, your skin just doesn't feel its best in the morning. If you have some of that, then you're good to go. Also, my sunscreen I'm using right now is the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. This is lovely. I like it a lot, especially for my oily complexion because it mattifies my skin. I would be careful with this and some of your moisturizers, however, though, because it can pill up. If you haven't let that other moisturizer that you applied before this kind of set down, it will pill up in little balls, and then that's no fun for trying to apply your makeup over. Wait for your moisturizers to sit. This is a broad spectrum sunscreen, 40 SPF. I just use this for my face and my neck area, kind of the top of my chest, like where the sun would hit me the most. And then I try to wear sleeves or apply sunscreen for all my tattoos. I believe this one is a chemical sunscreen, so that means that it reflects the rays. Mineral sunscreens are the more natural ones, and they provide a physical barrier. But a lot of people don't like mineral sunscreens on the face because they can feel greasy and or disturb your makeup or have a white cast. This won't do that to you, but it is a chemical sunscreen, so just whichever you prefer. I'll go to lips next. I always use like a lip mask at night. So this one's the Fourth Ray Beauty Rose Mask. Rose Overnight Lip Mask. I just started using it, but it's super cute and fresh. Oh, of course there's a dog hair in it. You just pick out of there. They're super hydrating. I love them. My lips are never cracked anymore. I never really have flaking. So overnight masks are really good with that balmy texture. I forgot to mention my body lotion that I have a lot of backups of as well. The CeraVe moisturizing lotion. It's unscented, it's just super easy and sort of a plain moisturizer that you can have on your body or your face. I've used it both ways. I super trust this moisturizer for my body hydration. And then lastly, you guys, I think I got through everything. Moisturizing was the last step, so this is just a bougie little extra. I do have a full video on these, so I have talked about them before, but this is my self-tanning routine. This is the Isle of Paradise Medium Self-Tanning Water with color correcting actives to even the skin tone, so you don't look orange basically. And this is their medium self-tanning drops. So I drop these for my face into my moisturizer at night, or after I get out of the shower like I just did today. This I spray all over my body with a mitt and then I rub it all in. Please, please, please wash your hands after, or else you're gonna have self-tanner hands and it's all gonna get in between your fingers and it's gonna look weird. Nobody has said anything about my self-tanner hands, but I know they're there, so it bugs me. I'm probably gonna be really mad at myself trying to edit this because I probably left a lot of things out about all these ingredients, but there you go, guys. I tried to spitball a lot of my knowledge to you guys about products and ingredients that I like to use that work on my skin, whether it's texture rise or my acne struggles or exfoliating because I've got those dark spots I want to get rid of. So basically just, I don't know, the Inkey list is super good to use as a resource because they want to make their customers knowledgeable about ingredients. So if you're not already following them on Instagram, I totally would. This is not a sponsored video by any means. It's helped me become more knowledgeable about my skincare. So that would just be my recommendation to you guys instead of trying to ask me. I mean, you can ask me. I love giving advice and I might peek at something that they say and then relay it to you if you don't want to go research it on your own. My DMs are open if you've got skincare questions. And I believe I did put a call out for questions so I can react to your guys' skincare routines, but I don't think anyone responded. But if you do have a skincare story, you can leave it in the comments below. Maybe I'll compile them and I'll react to them at a later date. If you guys want to participate in that. Everything will be anonymous, so I'm not mentioning names. So if it's really bad or if it's something embarrassing, no one's gonna know it was you. DMs are open if you want me to react to your skincare routine. Or comment below. I hope you liked this video. I hope it wasn't too rambly. I tried to get through all of my stuff. I know it's a lot of stuff. You guys are probably like, I have a cleanser and a moisturizer and that's it. Well, if you want to supplement with a few other things, now you have a little bit of an idea of what to go grab, or you know where to look because I've pointed you in the direction of the Inkey list on Instagram. So anyway guys, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It would help me out so very much with the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. It would mean so much to me. Come join the Positive Peep fam. I try and put out new videos every single week. I do have a full-time job because I am a regular person. Trying to be an influencer on the side. Trying to turn it into a full-time gig. So help me out there guys. That would be so sweet. Secret emoji fam, if you're paying attention or if you've made it through the whole video, comment below a rainbow emoji so that I know you stuck through the whole video with me. So that I know you're a real one. Thanks. With all that being said, remember my peeps, be kind to each other in real life and on the internet, and spread positivity everywhere that you go. And with that, we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!